But here we are in mid-July, and my Twitter tease was essentially how to get Suarez's production to second base. And while I wasn't saying play Suarez at second base or even Ty France. Let's talk about Ty France for a second. I don't see France getting a bunch of starts at second base. He's not a second baseman. I don't see him getting significant time there. He never has been. He played just 153 innings there last year, none after about July 23rd or so, and is a well below average glove there. He's also bulked up since then. You're adding significant production and especially injury risk with a move like that. Asking a bulked up, a guy that looks like a first baseman now. He's built like a first baseman now. Asking him to work around the bag and play into weird shifts and make throws that he hasn't thrown on any sort of a consistent basis for a year, I don't see it. I'm not saying zero time because things happen, especially with injuries and long games and ejections and things like that. But using France at second base in any sort of lengthy stint should not be anywhere in the Mariners board. And I don't think it is. What should be is adding to the second base mix. And the player that some of you asked for a few months ago is Brandon Drury. We've talked about Drury a little bit. Drury doesn't do much for a lot of you. I've heard from you once I mentioned Drury. I got a lot of so-sos. I got a lot of meh, and even a few he sucks. I am here to tell you right now, on the night of July 10, 16 out of 19, that Brandon Drury does not suck. You're all wrong. You're all wrong. All of you who sent those in were meh, so-so. I don't like him. He sucks. He's just wrong. Absolutely wrong. Drury as a second baseman defensively is kind of fringe average to average, but markedly better than Ty France. And has a lot of experience there, more than any other position as a big league or more than any other position as a pro other than shortstop when he was in the minors. Even though he's played more third base this year with Cincinnati than anything else. Third base is probably his best position. Drury, by the way, and this is key to this conversation, also has experience in left and right field and is playable there in the way that Dylan Moore and Sam Haggerty and Adam Frazier are. The team has already shown enough confidence in those guys to throw them out there for starts. Drury looks fine there too. Now, Drury's an average runner, but has the actions to handle second base more than passively. The boon here is the bat, though. And while he's a career 91 WRC plus hitter, it just took him a little while to get going in his career. We're not talking about a star here or anything like that. But since the start of last season, he's posted a 133 WRC plus with pop. Makes a lot of contact for a hitter with 20 plus homer power, a 23% K rate this season, which is about league average. And as far as the puzzle pieces go, Drury excels mostly versus left-handed pitching, though he's 255, 329, 475 against righties too. He's not a platoon bat, but against lefties, so far this season, 338, 354, 713, a 189 WRC plus. And for his career, he's always hit for decent average and power versus lefties. And he's a rental, which usually pushes up the cost to ROI, but the raw cost is down because it's just short-term value. But there's clearly a need for some more punch and more consistent offense at second base. And because Frazier is versatile and has a track record, you don't want to completely give up on him. And he also is capable of handling a little outfield like we mentioned, but he's more likely to rebound if he does versus right-handed pitching. This is a really good fit. Brandon Drury is a really good fit. Hey, it's Jason Churchill. To get the full episode, as well as every other episode of the podcast, past and future, subscribe for as little as $5 per month by going to bit.ly/getthepod. That's bit.ly/getthepod, all one word. A link you can also find on my Twitter profile. Hey, thanks for checking out Baseball Things.